Genesis 29 and 30. The gist is this. Jacob goes from his hometown. He goes out. And this is about his journey of finding the woman he loves and wants, but then the process of having like a horrific father-in-law and then getting screwed like a million times. It's just it's honestly an insane story.
Yeah. You're gonna have to. It's been a minute since I've read it, so yeah.
The worst father-in-law like in human history. Dude, like you're about to see, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, he was finessing.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Dude, the Bible is just an incredible book.
So it starts off where he goes on his journey again. Really, what he's doing is he's leaving his hometown. Think of it that way, people. He's going off to college. So Jacob walks up to this field. He's looking for work or whatever. Sees this girl, right? So it's like you're at like a college party or something.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, somehow, the dad gets word that this happened and you met this girl. So he's like, "Hey, man, Rachel, my daughter, you like her, huh? Work for me. Work for my ass for 7 years."
7. He's basically like an indentured servant, correct?
Yeah, exactly. And so Jacob, of course, I guess based off of hormones, desire to be married and produce offspring, he's like, hell yeah, 7 years for Rachel. Again, how they describe her is like beautiful. And she's out there like in the fields, and he's like, all right, 7 years.
7 years, I can do that.
No problem.
That's a lesson in itself right there, because that just shows you they were so much higher in testosterone back then. Dude. The guys nowadays would be like, absolutely not. Right. This man was like 7 years. Have sex with this girl in 7 years. All I have to do is work 7 years.
No
absolutely.
Biggie.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's run it.
Yeah.
No question.
Would you do it?
Absolutely not. No. I love my wife, but I don't think I could do that. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. No chance.
I'm not gonna finesse you. I'm not. After said, I swear, man.
Ask ground. I'm a man of my word.
Hey, that's right. I own like he owns the whole office.
Yeah.
And he's like, you have his word.
Yeah.
Like, what father-in-law would trick you like that, right? Verse 16. Now Laban had 2 daughters. Oh, here we go. The older was Leah. So essentially, he had 2 daughters. And guys, this is not like us making this up. This you can go read this in the Bible. He had 2 daughters. Leah the older, Rachel like the beautiful. So she's the younger prize. Leah was I'm not. It literally says she's weak on the eye.
I think the incredible thing is the fact that they're sisters. One of them is beautiful to look at. The other one is absolutely sounds like pretty terrible to look at. Like weak on the eyes means like you accidentally get her in your line of vision. You're like, oh god, like you kind of move away. Like,
well, it gets worse because little do you know you're about to get with her. Yeah, like it's worse than that. So the 7 years end. Laban says, "All right, go into the tent. Like, I made you a deal. Go on.
Go into the tent means
have
intercourse.
Have intercourse, like seal
consummate the marriage.
Exactly. Now, back then, women during this process wear a veil.
Yeah. So you don't really know what you got.
You have no idea.
You assume you got what you signed up for, but you don't fully know.
Yeah. Which, how do you not know? You know what I'm saying?
My man probably wasn't doing much kissing, just getting straight to work.
Exactly. That's true.
He was just 7 years, bro. He had 7 years of pins up testosterone. No nut November times 12 times 7.
It's a 7-year no nut. How you
looking
at
it? Have you ever watched Hancock?
Yeah.
Mountaintop. That's how that would be.
Literally, like that. Yeah, he was ready.
Yeah, he's on go.
And boy, was he ready. So, anyways, he does his thing, man, and it should be a great time, right? Because you finally got the woman that you've been going after for 7 years. I mean, you were in the fields in like 150-degree weather, right, every day. Well, he wakes up the next morning, right, just like as you would. Turns over, babe, that was incredible. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love you. I worked hard for you. She rolls back over, bro. It's Leah.
Oh, dude.
It's the sister, bro. Dude, what honestly, what's going through your head? She rolls over and there's her face staring at you in the morning.
I'll flip out, dude. I'll flip out. I'll lose my mind. Absolutely not. I'm staying in my current condition. What I mean by my current condition, naked from the night before, and I'm running straight to the father.
Yeah.
I'm not putting no clothes on.
I'm beating his ass, dude.
I'm going straight to that dad, dude. I'm smacking him around, bro. There's zero chance. But let's go ahead and get into what Jacob does, because what is this? I set this man's high on T, but the way he responds to this doesn't seem like it.
He says, "What is this you have done to me?" Verse 25. "Did I not serve with you for Rachel? Why then have you deceived me?" Laban then says, "Oh, bro, my bad, dude. In our country, in this area, we give the firstborn."
Bro just withheld that information for 7 years.
What? Think about that, bro.
I can't even think of an analogy of what that would be like. But I mean, you got to think about it. Back then, they were really trying to get rid of them and marry off the daughters.
Dude,
he was
yeah.
probably having a tough time getting rid of the one that was weaker on the eyes. And my man's like, perfect situation. This is a win-win for me. This guy's going to work for 7 years for me and get this daughter off my hands. It's a beautiful situation for me. I'm walking to an alley-oop.
Dude, like Jacob's walking up and Laban's like,
yeah, he's looking at Scott like, oh, yeah, this is a goober. We all know a guy like Jacob out there. We all know a guy like Jacob out there that could easily be finessed like this.
We do.
He was right for the plucking.
Oh, we know many Jacobs.
Yeah.
I mean, we can name them, but we're not going to.
Yeah.
Here's what Laban is. He's the ultimate, car salesman of the Bible. That's what he is.
Dude. I mean, is that gaslighting to the highest degree?
Dude.
That's like I would argue that's probably higher gaslighting than what Trump's doing with these Epstein files.
Oh, yeah, probably is.
It's probably higher gaslighting than old Trump.
It'd be like if Trump was it'd be the equivalent if Trump didn't deny it, but he was like, "Oh, actually, where I'm from, I have to lick every single file before I release him." I didn't. Sorry.
I've never licked that file.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
Be able to lick it.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I should have told you 20 years ago.
My hands are tied here.
Jacob's obviously demanding Rachel.
Yeah.
And so actually Rachel was given to him that week. So they actually consummated that week.
Oh.
But then he had
to work another 7 years still, but he still gave him both daughters within the span of a week.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
He had to work 14 in total.
So guys,
he doubled up.
So in the beginning of the second stint, Rachel is with Jacob, and Leah's over there in the corner, bro, crying. And
dude, she's sitting in the side of the room while they're doing their thing. He's not really giving her no attention, right?
For whatever reason, God goes, "You know what? I got you."
Which is an interesting part of the story too, because that means she might have been beat, but Jacob was still hitting. Because he's like, I'm gonna open up her womb. Basically means Jacob was still on a, late at night every now and then creeping over there.
Yeah.
Still gives him attention, which Rachel sleep. All right. Yeah.
It's funny because Leah ends up birthing some of the first 12 tribes. There's some of the first of the 12.
Yeah.
And so she is the matriarch of some of the most important sons, if you will.
Yeah.
Of the eventual Israelites that go into Egypt. So she had her role. So now Rachel, the beautiful one, is now in the corner. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Leah, what?
Yeah.
What is this? And Rachel, the pretty one, says to Jacob, "Give me kids or I'm gonna kill myself. Give me children or I shall die."
My gosh.
So think about it, bro. You're sitting there in the tent, right? It's been a rough day. You're working for your father-in-law still.
Yeah.
You're tired. You just want to eat. Your ugly wife's in the corner having your fourth kid. And here comes your actual pretty wife. And she's like, "If you don't make me pregnant, I'm going to kill myself."
He's been working all day in the field.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're Jacob, at this point.
What can I do? Obviously,
what do you do?
I am fertile. The problem is you.
Yeah.
I'm over here creating kids left and right. Do you not see your sister?
Lady, the craziest part is God made her barren.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, hey, he's kind of, honestly though, he's setting the playing field. You can't have everything.
Dude, yeah.
You can't have everything. Rachel's a baddie, and sister obviously is on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, but she's super fertile.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm Jacob though, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm late at night, I'm going outside, I'm just looking up at the stars, and I'm like, God,
What's going on right now?
God, what?
Yeah.
Seriously, bro?
What's
Like,
happening, dude? But the craziest thing about that is like, you look back, like with all that chaos, still God had a plan. Like, and that is wild. That is actually wild. God used the used car salesman because he needed, like, dude, it's just wild to see how all that ended up working out, creating the 12 tribes of Israel.
isn't that something?
Yeah.
So then Rachel goes, this is where it gets insane, bro. Jacob goes, essentially what you just said, am I in the place of God? Who has withheld you from the fruit of the womb, you
Oh my god, that's insane.
But Rachel's like, look, on my behalf, for whatever reason, I guess, she goes, on my behalf, have sex with Bilhah. And then Rachel said,
I guess I'll take one for the team.
yeah, okay. You know what, Rachel?
Fine.
God.
Fine, I'll do it.
God, I don't want you to kill yourself, obviously.
I'm just a selfless man.
Yeah.
I'm just at the grace of you.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes to have you not kill yourself.
So Bilhah conceives a son, of course. So then Leah, the beat one, looks over in the corner. She sees now that her sister's servant bore children. So Leah, who is fertile, gives Jacob her servant. Friggin' Zilpah. Zilpah.
My gosh.
So Jacob's ass is like, all right, this one don't really make sense because you are getting pregnant. But you know what?
We actually are fertile, and we're doing what we need to do by having babies. But dude, Jacob just has people throwing women at him left and right. I'm not gonna lie. This guy hadn't even went out to try to get it, but he just has people throwing women at him.
Yeah.
Father-in-laws throwing women at him. Wives throwing women at him. I mean, can you imagine your wife looking at you? Both wives. You have two wives, and both of them are like, "Hey, I have this other girl."
So God finally listens to Rachel and gives her a son. And who's that end up being? Do you know?
I don't.
Joseph.
Ah,
bro, isn't that something? Isn't that something?
Wow.
Joseph is the 12th son. Is that right?
I think he was a baby brother, yeah. And he was the one that was like, since he did come from Rachel and come from Jacob and Rachel, he was the one most purely conceived, I guess, in terms of like didn't have to use a different woman. Like he got to use the lady he loved. They favored Joseph.
Yes.
And all the other sons resented Joseph because of that.
But Joseph is probably the most important son in this whole story.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he comes at the very end and he comes in the way of like God finally honoring what Jacob had worked for after all this craziness.
But it is something interesting because with all that mess, all that drama, all that chaos, God obviously brought something good out of it, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, which is, I mean,
that's
foundational in the Christian and Judaism, and honestly,
foundational. Yeah.
Even in the sense of all the Abrahamic religions really stem off of like that Genesis and that story. God will use chaos and turn it into purpose.
Hey man,
crazy,
beautiful.